So I was about 22 when I started coming out to my family and friends as transgender.
Hey guys, Max here, and this is How I Changed My Life, the series of my channel where we take a look at the stories of people who have drastically transformed their lives for the better. Today we have a really awesome story from Clint Nowicke and how he decided in his 20s to transform his life through hormone replacement therapy. He's now a clinical psychologist, and he aims to help people who are struggling with similar issues that he was struggling with before his transition. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you can share this video with somebody who you know could benefit from Clint's story. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Clint's story.
Hi, my name is Clint, and this is a story of how I changed my life. So I was about 22 when I started coming out to my family and friends as transgender. Prior to that, I was finishing up college. I was in my fourth year, out of 5. And towards the end of the fourth year, I started telling people, and I told my mom in June of 2012. It didn't go so well, to be honest. It went okay with my dad and my siblings and that sort of thing, not so much with mom. And so I started telling people, and as I did, I found myself becoming more and more comfortable with myself. And prior to that, I always looked like someone who was wearing the wrong skin, I guess. Like, if you had taken the skin of a human and dropped it onto an alien, how they would wear their skin, kind of like that. And as I started to kind of come into this masculine identity, I looked a lot more confident with myself. I looked more like myself. I hadn't started any physical transitioning yet, but even being able to say in the mirror that this is me, that changed, my whole outlook. I held my head up higher. I wasn't afraid to take up space in a room. I could enjoy masculine things because I was a guy. I started hormone replacement therapy on October 29th, 2012, so right before Halloween. And from there, physical changes took about 6 months before my voice started really dropping. Within 8 or 9 months, it was fairly deep. I started getting little peach fuzz. Nobody mistook me or misgendered me at that point. Whereas prior to that, like if I went to the ladies' room, people would tell me to leave because they thought that I was just a guy being in the women's bathroom. So at that point, about 8 or 9 months after first starting T, it stopped happening. I went to the guys' room, did what I needed to, got out, and have never been told to leave. It's never been an issue since then. But I decided to make this change and actually pursue it because I was so unhappy. I was so miserable with myself, and I couldn't figure out why. I didn't know what was missing in my life, and I didn't have any big life plans because I didn't think that I would have a life to plan. I didn't make plans for after 30 because I didn't think I'd make that far. I'm happy to say that right now I'm 31, And I kept going with school, and now I'm a doctor. And I'm a clinical psychologist, and I got my doctorate. And so now I see kids, teens, adults who have had similar experiences as me. The only difference was I wish that I had someone who kind of does my job when I was younger, 10 years ago. But I also wouldn't change it because it helps me be a better therapist, having had that experience. So I'm glad that I can help people get through some of the more difficult times in their life.